Welcome everybody, I am Needs. We're here. We're again for the video here. As you can hear, our new intro and new background music that gets it started. So let's get into it. Sorry, I had it on loop. The music on loop. So, let's get into it. So, welcome everybody to this live stream. We're going to talk about lots of things in this update video. Let me turn on this. Our first one is we are bringing back Wheel of Fortune for the PS4 and the Xbox 360 back to the channel. And also returning to the channel besides that. So we got that coming back channel. I'm looking forward to that. Let's talk about that first up and before we get into the big announcement for the channel and the reason for this video. So this is one of the things that we're bringing back, but not the big announcement. This one has to do with college football games. So Total 26 is the big announcement. So I have that. We had that talk about, but Wheel of Fortune returns. So how that's going to work is we're going to do one episode of each, restart that. So it'll say season 1, episode 1, or episode 1, excuse me. And then that'll be for PS4. And then same thing for the, it'll start out with the, classic stage settings, and then we'll go there to other states, stage settings after that. We have a Christmas one for the 360 version for the PS4 instead of the winter Christmas setting. We will probably do Philadelphia instead. Wish we had a Christmas one for PS4, but we don't. Well, that's one of the things that's coming back to the channel. That should start on Monday. We'll have a kind of two big announcements for the channel, but that's one of the announcements for today's update video. So if you are just tuning in, welcome to the update video. If you missed it, we are bringing back Wheel of Fortune on the for the PS4 Xbox 360 to being live streamed on the channel and uploaded on the channel. So combination of both. There, I'll combination of uploading and thing on the next topic. So basically, for Wheel of Fortune and Xbox, as well as just doing episodes of that and different stage settings. So we'll start off with the Christmas one for the 360 and the Philadelphia one for PS4. We'll work our way through the stage settings, and then we will go back and go through it again. We'll eventually get to the Halloween one next year, and then the Christmas one again, and the only one that is a combination from both. And I think there's a Hollywood movie night one, and then of course the classic stage setting, and then Hawaii, as well as the ones that I think are on both. There may be more on both. I just don't know yet. I can't remember. So that's coming back to the channel, as well as in the we're gonna start up doing Monopoly on the PS4 again, as well as a 360 game in All Pro. So how All Pro is gonna work? Monopoly, we'll talk about Monopoly in a minute, but All Pro for All Pro Football 2K8, we're going to talk about that because there's something else kind of related to All Pro that we're going to be doing, but it's through Madden. So I'm looking forward to that. But it's something that was on our channel before, and it's kind of coming back. So All Pro Football, how it's going to work is the spring football. So basically, we're going to start the season in late February, early March, and it's going to go late February, early March to whenever the season ends, which will be sometime in May, April or May. I can't remember how many weeks I want to do, but that's for All Pro Football. I'll control one team for it. Will do two things. We'll do a offline season, meaning a play now season, and a actual season. The actual season will be my created team and playing those games, and then the play now one will be non-controlled. It'll be the teams default that are in the game, plus some created teams. So that's how All Pro Football for this year and beyond is going to work. And then you have, so that's how it's going to work. How we're going to show the teams that I create and show both of those. There's a way to do it. Well, all you need to do is just turn two controllers on and set them both to be in the computer. So that's how that's going to work for the created teams. For the teams that, and that's probably going to be 1 2 teams from that. The majority of the teams are going to be the ones that are by default in the game. And those are going to be, you just have one controller on and it goes to the middle, and you can then select your teams just like you select your opponent and stuff. So that's going to be on the channel. Monopoly is going to be kind of different. We'll show you how we're going to do that. It's going to be with Monopoly is the PS4 and the 360 version. I think we're just going to do the PS4 version because I like the board better, and that's kind of interesting and more seems more, you know, three-dimensional. The tokens moving around the board. So how it's going to work is we're going to record in parts. So recording in parts. Is going to be how we get it, and we're going to take those parts and put them into one. So I'm going to record one full beginning to end, how many parts that takes to film, how many days that takes to film, record it in bits, then take it into a recording software, editing software on my computer. And fuse it together. There's a YouTube one specifically for YouTube that uploads directly to YouTube. It's on my mobile device. And what I'll do is I'm going to record live stream private, meaning it's not linked, it's just private, so it's just I can see it and view it. Then it gets changed to unlinked or linked, where and there won't be a link sent out. There won't be a link sent out because you'll see the whole full game footage when I get it done, and then I can save this off device, and then I take it to this app and put it on, and it's going to have no audio to begin with, so that way when we put it all together, I can just do a voiceover for it. So that's how that's going to work for Monopoly going forward. Another thing that this is not the major announcement. The major announcement has to do with college football 26, but um, and Madden 26 as well. So we're going to talk about both Madden 26 and College Football 26 on here. But our first topic is this is returning back to the channel. NCAA basketball team for the Xbox 360 will return to the channel. The reason why I'm live streaming on here, I don't really live stream much on StreamYard anymore, but when I need stuff like this to pop up on the screen, that's why I use StreamYard, but majority of it will be using kind of really two different things. We'll be doing it directly on the PlayStation or the PlayStation games like Madden and college football and the PS4 version of Wheel of Fortune and Madden as well. We'll be getting it directly from we're going to like either screen record or live stream live to, unlinked and private. But when it comes to NCAA basketball, we will still record directly to YouTube and not through something else like OBS will not be used there. OBS is used mainly for update videos that does not require this, but I think majority of the update videos probably do require banners, so that's why we will have banners as tickers, so that way we can utilize that in the countdown timer and stuff. So that's why StreamYard, OBS. I'll explain when OBS will come into a factor in just a bit. But yes, NCAA basketball is returning, so we're kind of a late start to this. I know the season's already NCAA basketball season's already started, but we're gonna be playing that basically starting on next week outside of Thanksgiving, and then continuing on until the end of the into NCAA tournament. We'll do an NCAA tournament and NIT tournaments and all that, and then of course the postseason, meaning the 12 in every conference, other conference championship tournament as well. So that's going to be fun. We'll have some interesting matchups as well. We'll create some matchups like we'll have some more creative matchups for college football and of course college basketball. So looking forward to that. But I said that is one of the things I want. That wasn't the main thing. Wasn't the main big announcement for the channel. That's coming up in a little bit. We're building up the anticipation and the hype for that. But OBS is not going to be used for that. So what I'm going to do, I was using StreamYard, and so it had the powered by StreamYard like you see with this live stream. But what I'm thinking about doing, since I can't do OBS on a mobile device like a phone or iPad, we're going to record through the YouTube app. Record directly through to the YouTube app and record the college basketball game. That way it's going to be I can't decide whether I want to do 10 minutes per half, so the two 10-minute halves, or the full on 20-minute, which is what normal college basketball is. So, had not decided that yet as far as the NCAA basketball, as far as half link is concerned. I was saying quarter link, but half link. So that's I'm like excited, looking forward to bringing that to you. So that means Bedlam basketball. We've done some Bedlam football. We'll do more Bedlam football in the spring for year 2. This dynasty that I'm doing for Oklahoma State. Then we'll do Oklahoma State dynasty in basketball. Broadcast home and road basketball games. We're going to broadcast every Oklahoma State basketball game, whether that is the Valley Invitational Tournament. Should we get an invite there for Dynasty Mode, plus potential in eventual tournament and NCAA tournament. With that, we will do a full on NCAA tournament. Actual NCAA tournament from the actual real life one. The Dynasty Mode one won't even be, it will be just Oklahoma State. I don't think we can have it where it's controlling all the teams in the NCAA tournament without it being in the NCAA tournament mode. That's how we're going to do that. So we're just going to, for the NCAA tournament and Dynasty, just play as Oklahoma State until they get knocked down. That's the one and done, or they continue on and play throughout the rounds, or they make it the entire way. So when it comes to, if there's an interesting matchup in there that the computer plays and stuff, well, I can't even show it. The computer playing it. So what we'd do then is we would make it into a matchup in Play Now. Then we'll have, of course, we'll do the Mount Invitational tournament. We'll do the NIT tournament. We'll do all these tournaments. We'll go back and get some of these mid-season tournaments. We'll get some of these mid-season tournaments that we're gonna have, like the Mount Invitational tournament, or the or something, and so that's how that's gonna be. Whoever makes the NCAA tournament in college basketball will play. It's gonna be different than what you're used to with college football, because you can't, unless you can create a new character in NCAA Basketball Dynasty, which I kind of doubt, but I'm going to look into that. I didn't even think about that. That's how the only way you can do it in Madden. So we'll look at that and see if there is a way to do that. If there is, then we will do NCAA Basketball Tournament multiple ways, but if not, we'll just do it partial or one way, meaning one team in Dynasty, and then the whole thing in into tournament mode. So that is not the big major announcement. That is a pretty good announcement, though, for the channel. The main two announcements are football related, since it is football season. Yes, it is basketball season, but that's just was to be expected at some point to have that return to the channel. Next up are what I call this one the big major announcement. It's half of it. It's half of it. I say half of it's college football related, and half of it's Madden related. So the half that is college football related is going to appear on your screen. The FCS playoff and bowl game. So how that's going to work is the FCS playoff is going to work only one way. The okay, we'll explain what I mean. So here's how it's going to work for the bowl games. We're going to do two things. We're going to do the actual bowl game matchups for the 2025-2026 season. And then we are going to do the same thing, 25-26 season, for the Dynasty mode. And there, you can actually play all the bowl games just by selecting a new character. You can select 32, but for me, I don't use that. What I do is I take a team that I'll play in the regular season or in the bowl game. In this instance, whoever is playing in the New Mexico Bowl, and I'm going to be playing one of the selected teams in the New Mexico Bowl and the other bowl games as well, including the Bahamas Bowl, which there's no Pinstripe Bowl, so we're doing the Bahamas Bowl instead for PS5. So how it's going to work is you create a new character. Your team's in there, the team is in there. If not, then they're not. Like mine missed the bowl, and it's going to miss the bowl by either 1 or 2 games. Or 3. Or 4, so. So what this means, what you see on your screen, what it says FCS playoffs and bowl games mean, we're actually going to do the actual bowl games in play now, and then we're going to do our franchise version of the playoffs and bowl games as well. So we're going to do the entire real life polls. That would include the Bahamas Bowl in both. When it comes to the Pinstripe Bowl in Dynasty mode, it doesn't exist. But it's not in Dynasty mode. But in Play Now, the way you would do it is you would either play it in the closest bowl game site or play it as a campus site, just like you would the first round of the playoffs. So that is how we're going to do the Pinstripe Bowl. But the Bahamas Bowl is that But when you go to FCS schedules, FBS schedules, fbschedules.com, and click bowl games, it is listed as a ESPN to determine bowl or a bowl to be determined. That basically replaces the Bahamas Bowls for just this year. So that's the first part of this big announcement is we're gonna be going. I've done some bowls recorded on here before, but I didn't do all of them. We're gonna do all of them this time, and want to say bring that. I mean, I used to do it before the recording them. Even when I had a channel, I wasn't recording them from NCAA 14. And so this will be the first time doing it full screen and then having to set up a tripod and use the iPad and all that. So that's how that's going to work for the bowl games. So franchise mode, we're going to do every bowl game the way basically for whoever was selected to be in the playoffs and all that whole stuff for Dynasty mode. For play now, it's going to be whoever gets selected in the real life bowls. The playoffs. The FCS playoffs. That one. Of course, in the college playoffs for the FBS, it'll be done in play now and franchise mode. The actual ones will be play now, and the franchise mode will have their own version of it with their own teams. Maybe some teams will overlap. I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet. Now, as far as the FCS playoffs, we are going to have every FCS playoff game from now until the FCS National Championship game. And according with the real download Team Builder, and it can be more than just the 16 teams. I know 16. They say 16 teams. The only time that is correct, you can only have 16 teams downloaded at one time, but you can delete and re-download. And so the goal is to be able to delete and download other FCS teams. And so that's how we're going to do that. So what's this mean? We are going to be playing every single FCS playoff game from beginning to end in every tournament in between. And thanks to Team Builder, we are able to do that. That no matter who is in the FCS playoffs, we'll be able to do it. So I'm looking forward to bringing that for the first time. I think for the first time, I don't think we've ever done that on the channel. And of course, we'll go back and get Kansas State, Kansas. We'll do Michigan, Ohio State. We'll do it all. If it's an interesting matchup, we will still do it. Even in the springtime, we'll have year twos coming up. We'll have some matchups. We're just gonna play even in the spring. We'll play up until a week or two before College World 27 comes out. So that you're ready for College World 27 comes out. To start. We've already done a wish list for it. We'll do kind of a countdown to that. Our next video, in the second of the 3 big announcements for the channel, this is regarding Madden. So we are going to be recording the Thanksgiving games ahead of time and the week of the Thanksgiving games ahead of time, so that way we can be playing those games and they'll premiere on the channel. So the games on Thursday will premiere on the ones that play on Thanksgiving: Cowboys and Chiefs, Packers and Lions, and I think Ravens and Bengals are the night game. But we'll find out who's announcing the scoreboard, all that, since it is a Thursday game, but it's a Thursday game during the day. So that's going to be Madden NFL 26 for the PS5. So that is part of it. The other thing is they have just now had an update. Meaning there's been some stuff that has to do with John Madden, of course, and the late former head coach and announcer and stuff. I think he played football too, but I remember as an announcer, and of course the face of Madden and the person the game is named after, and so Madden NFL. So there's a Madden themed exhibition game that's perfect around this time. He was known for the turducken and Thanksgiving tradition stuff, and so it'll be the all Madden and the Madden Legends will be all former players, and then it'll be the good top players in a full matchup. Don't know where the stadium is going to be. Probably Oakland. And so that is how it's going to work for that. And then I'll show you what I mean. And we'll get into the game. And I'll show you what that Thanksgiving thing. It's got the turducken in. I don't know about for franchise mode. Excuse me, for that if the teams that play on Thanksgiving have that turducken celebration at the end of the game or not. I don't know, because I never gotten a full season played before on time, which we will. We'll play on Sunday. We had to make up the Monday game against the Raiders in Las Vegas, but that one was already recorded and behind us. That was a narrow disappointment loss against the Raiders. But we'll actually finish on time with the college football and Madden. Franchise mode will have Thanksgiving games and some other play now games for no, not that. They're not playing now. Excuse me, they're not playing now. They'll be still in franchise mode, but the week of Thanksgiving game. So we have the 3 games on Thanksgiving plus the Black Friday game plus the Sunday games. So lots to get all ready to go. That's easy to do. That's just create new characters, and once that game has been played, that team has been played. So that way, then you can remove that team And since everyone how the way to do that is just by that character return and go with your main team. So keep the main team the entire time, and just use that one team to do that. And so that's how you're gonna do that for Thanksgiving week. Plus that one Be All Madden one, whatever it's called. That one's gonna play on or Bloodstreamed Lengths day before Thanksgiving, so Wednesday. And it'll premiere with the Thanksgiving games, Dallas and Kansas City Packers, and we got Thanksgiving, so it'll be the Lions, Packers, Cowboys, Chiefs. I think the Ravens. And I'm not sure on that. With the Ravens. I think it's the Ravens. I think it's the Ravens. Yeah, okay, here it is. So week 13, which is Thanksgiving week, will be the Packers and Lions, Chiefs and Cowboys, and Bengals and Ravens. There'll be Bears and Eagles for Friday. There'll be Sunday with 49ers, Browns, Jaguars, Titans, Texans, Colts, Saints, Dolphins, Falcons, Jets, Cardinals, Buccaneers, Rams, Panthers, Vikings, Seahawks, Bills, Steelers, Raiders, Chargers, Commanders, Broncos, and then this one. The Giants and Patriots being Monday, and that'll be the week of Thanksgiving. And then the week after that, we will do those games in Dallas plays on Thursday that time too. Then of course we'll do the Christmas games on Christmas Day games week 17. So again, that's how we're gonna do for Madden NFL. So that's the two major announcements. Looking forward to that Thanksgiving thing to see if the turducken celebration thing that you see after Thanksgiving games is in Madden. I know it is for that special Madden themed one, but I don't know about yeah. All right. Finish with our third announcement. We only got 45 minutes until last year. I don't want to make it too long because I'm gonna do a actual full length game today as well at some point later on this afternoon, another hour from now, or two from now. So that's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna do Wheel of Fortune live stream. So and then college football tomorrow. What was I? Oops, it's the wrong thing. So I'm trying to remember what it was. I just forgot because we were just getting so involved in talking about the big major 2 announcements that I forgot what the third one was. I'm trying to remember what it was now. Like now, Jason. OBS. How that's going to get integrated. So basically, what that is there's a lot of content that is going to be on this main channel. So if we will have some games that will air specifically on my secondary channel as kind of overflow. For the most part, as an overflow, like golf is coming back, but we don't know if it's going to go to the main channel because we're going to have some games that will get they'll premiere when the other games are live, and it'll be. I'm hoping to just contain it to one channel, but if I can't, I might have to say that for today, this game is being played on the secondary channel. Next week, I'll be back on the main channel, and the main channel is this content, that content, and all that. So I'm hoping that that's the case. For it, but I think that'll do it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Oh, one thing, that's what I was. Now I remember what it was that I wanted to do in that video, and I'm going to do it now. So the next big. Now I remember what it was. Seriously, kind of two things. All right, we're at 338 subscribers on YouTube. I am to 330. I am to 338 subscribers on YouTube. So if you know anybody who would like to subscribe to my channel, be sure you share it with them. And my goal, my goal is to reach 400 subscribers by December 31st. At deadline. It's just well, not deadline, but I wouldn't call it a deadline. because you can subscribe to the channel anytime you want to. But my goal, and hopefully we can reach that goal of reaching 400 subscribers by the end of the year, so that way we can get the closest, so we can get 100 closer to 500. And so the goal is to get to 400 subscribers by the end of the year. That is 62 more the rest of the year. That is my goal. It's kind of a far shot goal, but hopefully we can achieve it. Anyways, so that is the one of it. That is why I keep on putting. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's why I put the subscribe part. And also, when you subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss a live stream or an upload / premiere. So that is almost it. The one more thing, Monday, we're gonna have a special live stream on Monday because we're taking the 10th anniversary and the 11th anniversary and combine them into one spectacular live stream for 11 years of me doing YouTube videos. So 11 years ago on November 24th, which is Monday, 11 years ago, I posted my first video on YouTube. So we're going to show those videos again and kind of then I'll react to those videos. And so that's going to be next week, plus some new content from that was the original content that was on the channel, which was Wheel of Fortune, hockey clips, stuff like that. I forget what other stuff, but hockey's going to come back to the channel. But like I said, that's why we're bringing Wheel of Fortune. One of the reasons we're bringing Wheel of Fortune back. Madden was early on the channel, and bowling was the first live stream, so we'll talk about that. And yeah, that's interesting video spectacular for Monday, November 24th of the 11th anniversary. We didn't do one in the year 10, the big 10-year celebration, but we'll do 11-year as celebration and kind of do a late 11-year celebration for that. For uploading videos to my channel, 11 years, and not stopping uploading videos to the channel. So excited about hitting the 11-year mark, and hopefully we can hit 400 by the end of the year, if not 400 by spring. So I'm hoping to hit 500 soon. So if you know anybody who wants to subscribe so we can get that closer to 500, we're on the countdown to 500. We're at 338 right now. So our next goal is to hit 400, and then we will start worrying about the countdown to 500. Once we hit 500 subscribers, we'll have another big video as well. We'll have a big video when we hit 400 as well. I didn't have one when I hit 100 and 200 and 300, but when we hit 400 and 500, I will do a video for that as well. And so hopefully you know somebody will want to subscribe to that. If you're watching this live stream and you haven't subscribed, be sure you subscribe and be one of the first to get me ever so closer to 500 subscribers, actually 400, and then eventually for 500 subscribers. Maybe we can surpass that 500 or 400 goal and get to 500 sooner rather than later. But that is gonna do it for this video. So thank you for watching, and we will see you all next time. Keep on YouTube, everybody. We'll see you all next time.